From school classrooms to living rooms across New York City, our mission is to amplify untold stories and create space for healing, leadership, and transformation, one voice at a time. Welcome to The Art of Storytelling, a media education initiative that empowers individuals to find their voice, craft their narrative, and share their truth through the power of podcasting and digital storytelling. Reach out to us today at Coleman Global.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Paths and Purpose, Finding Direction One Story at a Time. I'm your host, Katri Guzman. And before we start, I would like to introduce you to my friends.
Hello, my name's Evelyn.
Hi, I'm Jada.
And I'm Elijah.
And I'm Katri. So today's topic is about siblings. As you heard, my colleagues' friends, Evelyn, Jada, and Elijah all have siblings. I'm the only child. So I have some questions for you all and answer the best you can. First question. Do you have older or younger siblings? How does it feel?
I have an older half brother. He's around 25 years old. And I have two younger siblings, a baby brother and a sister who's 12 years old. I feel, I could say I could feel good. It's just a little complicated. I don't get along with my older brother. And my sister, it's a mix. It just depends the day.
Oh, so it depends on like the mood?
It depends the mood she's in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And my baby brother, well, I spend my day with him, so I guess it's good.
That's good, Jada.
I ain't going to depend about ages because I don't remember everybody's age.
No worries.
But I know that I definitely have 6 older siblings and I feel in the mix. Because sometimes I don't like talking to my older sister. It's mostly my 2 sisters that I live with.
Okay.
Because that's the most arguments I have with them. But with my brothers, I wish I had a more deeper connection with them than I already do now.
I like it. Okay. Elijah?
For me, I will say all my siblings are older than me by quite a margin. Let's say I'm 16. The only one who's like closest to my age, he's like 21 or 22. I think my oldest brother is like almost in his 30s. But I will say, I can say I get along with all of my siblings. I mean, I never grew up living with them since they're all older than me. But aside from that, I get along with them pretty well. They're nice people.
For me, like I said before, I'm the only child, but I do have cousins, and I treat them like my sisters and brothers. But I have great relationships with all of them. One of them, she's 19, about to be 20 in March. I have another one, Richard. He's the youngest with them 3, he's 13, and then there's Justin, he's 16. But I grew up with them since little, so we have a very close relationship. Like I could talk with them with anything, and they'll always listen to me because like all of you have siblings, and when you talk to them, they give you feedback because they're like your supporters. So I feel like we all have something in common a little bit. For my second question is, in what ways are your relationship with your siblings unique? Evelyn?
Good question. My relationship with my siblings is unique, but with my sister, I could talk to her about anything. We could be our biggest haters sometimes, our biggest supporters, but we know when to be a good listener, when to get feedback. So I feel like that's the unique relationship I have with her. With my older brother, we talk like once a year or twice a year. And my baby brother, well, he's almost 2 years old, so the relationship is just starting. Throughout time, I'll see him grow, and we'll see how the relationship goes.
Yeah, builds up the more he gets older. Nice. Jada?
I would say just with Evelyn, with my sister, of course. Yes, my 2 sisters, we argue like Jesus.
It's a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot. Especially with my older sister. I have my little times with her, but I also have my good times with her. But my little sister.
Oh, no.
My God, when I tell you, we argue all the time about the littlest things. But then also we could be like laughing with each other. And my younger siblings, even though they are adopted, I would love to have a closer relationship with them than I do now, because I'm not close with them, but I do talk to them. Not all the time, but
it's sometimes.
For me, I will say I'm kind of like not a special case, but definitely I have unique relationships with all of my brothers because one thing about me is that, so my dad, we all have the same dad, but not all of my brothers get along with my dad. And I'm the closest one with my dad out of all of my brothers. They don't have any malice or anything towards me. It's just I don't really get to see them that often or talk to them that often because of how they were with my dad. But I'm definitely glad that now they're starting to like get it together, you know.
For me, with my cousin Crystal, I'm very chill. I'm very relaxed. Like we can talk for hours. So I really close up to her. Like she's someone that I really love so much. The third question is, how do you think being siblings has helped you grow as a person? Evelyn?
Being a sibling has helped me grow as a person by because I'm 4 years older than my sister, and throughout the time my brother lives in Mexico, so I never had like someone to really like talk to. And then my parents would be like busy, so I wouldn't like throw my stuff at them, you know, from the daycare or anything. It would just be silly stuff at the same time. So I remember when we got my sister, oh my God, I used to be a pain for my parents. I would get jealous because my dad, usually if he brings something, let's say he got my sister a new dress, he would bring me a dress too. But then there was, I was like 7 years old. He stopped doing that. So he only got my sister stuff. And I remember crying so hard. And then my mom, she told me something. She's like, Evelyn, she's like, we provide you guys with what we try to do the best. We try to look the best for you. So she says so many wise words that it got me thinking, and it taught me to grow because my sister required more attention because she was younger than me. And I started understanding how to socialize with little kids. And not only that, but like share my stuff, try to teach her new stuff, hold her hand, because, I used to push her because she would try to hug me or anything. And I'm like, no. And then I wouldn't let her like touch my stuff. So I feel like it taught me to share my stuff, to talk.
I like it. Jada?
I'll go with the same thing with Evelyn when she said that ups and downs with my sisters. Yes, I have my times with my sisters, especially with my older sister. She come visit the house sometimes. I can just sit there and talk to her about things. I tell my sister that she's like a second mom to me. My relationship with my younger sister is very different. We go to the same school, everything. We all have the same friends. She would think, oh, that's my friend. And I'm like, no, it's both of our friends. We don't have to fight over friends because we're each other's best friend. I always remind myself that.
Elijah?
That's deep. That's deep. I'm the youngest, so I can definitely say it helped a lot, considering that all my brothers are older, so they're definitely wiser and they've been through more stuff than me. I've always had someone to rely on, especially like my the second youngest, the one that moved out to Philadelphia. He's always really been there for me. We kind of like, I know I mentioned I lived alone, but like we kind of like grew up together, because obviously I'd still like see him and hang out with him. And whenever I was going through something, whether it was trouble with school, trouble with homework, trouble at home, trouble with friends, trouble in relationships, I can always go to him. The one who got married, obviously he's married, so it feels really nice to talk to him about like relationships and stuff like that. And he gives me really good advice, and I try to act on it as much as I can. And not only that, he's very religious as well as I am. So it's nice to be able to talk to somebody about like our religion and do Bible study, or just talk about scripture, or even just get reassurance through God with stuff that goes on in our life. Because, there's stuff that goes on in his life too, who doesn't have stuff that goes on in their life. But yeah, that's definitely one thing I will say that shaped me to be who I'm trying to be today. I got a lot of growth and a lot of wisdom and a lot of reassurance from not even just him, but all of my brothers. I've had my moments. So yeah, I will say that.
I like every single one of you guys. So for me, with my cousins, I grew a lot. I really looked up to my cousin Crystal more because she's way older than me. So whenever she will do, I would try to see how would it help me grow as a person, because I'm very different from all of them. So I would try to be more talkative, because when I was little, I was very shy. I would not talk. My cousin was a little bit more open-minded. She was very energetic. She would go to like friends. She would make friends like within one day. It's helped me a lot because now I try to be a better talker, better like open-minded. So I feel like that helped me. She helped me a lot with that. And for the last question today, tell me about a time that your sibling helped you through a tough time. Evelyn, we'll start with you.
A few years ago, I had my moments. I was dealing through anxiety and depression. So it was going on for a few months, and the only one I went towards was my sister. So I asked her for help. She would support me and everything. We would do activities together to get my mind distracted and everything. When it comes to situations like that, she's number one for me. So yeah, that's the best thing.
I love that. Jada?
I was going through a bad nicotine vape fiend timing in my life. And I remember going to my sister. I remember I was outside. My sister saw me. She said, "What are you doing?" I said, "I'm just outside, vaping with my friends." She said, "You know that's bad, right?" And I said, "Yeah, but I'm okay." She was like, "No, that's not okay because nobody in this family and their mother wants to bury their child because of nicotine." So it was like, I remember telling myself, I said, you know what? She's so right about that. So I stopped. And actually, I've been clean off of vaping for 3 years now.
I'm proud of you. It's good.
That's really good. I'm really proud too.
Thank you.
Okay, this might be a little tough for me to talk about, but
Take your time. You don't have to if you're not comfortable talking about it.
It's cool. Basically, I was going through relationship issues like around last year, year before, and my brother was definitely there for me for a lot of times, whether it was me crying or me talking about something or ranting about something or just being confused because this relationship that I was in, it was like my first relationship. I didn't really know much about it. So he definitely was a great part or like a great piece of wisdom to go to. He was definitely good at reassuring me too, like telling me things like, oh, it's going to be okay. And just letting me know like when things were my fault too. Like that's one thing I will say about my brothers or my family is that like, or even me, like we're all the type of people that will let you know, like we'll be honest with you, we're not going to sugarcoat anything. And if something was my fault, he'll let me know, like, yeah, you're wrong for that. So that's why I'm glad I have my brother, he's always there for me no matter what. Like, he never belittles me on the issues I talk about, like, tries to make it seem like it's not as important. And I really appreciate that from him, And I feel like with all the things that I've gone through and talked to him about and with all the people I have in my life, it definitely helped me be a more mature person and look at things differently now, as well as that. In order to deal with stuff better, to like not always have my emotions out there, to think before I act, stuff like that. People might not get along with their siblings as I do, but I'm definitely thankful that, I'm able to get along with all of them. So yeah.
For me, I would like to share something personal. So I have a single mother. I would like to thank my cousins and my family. So he wasn't there for me. He gave my mom a lot of money during that time, abortion. He didn't love me. So he basically left me by myself. And during like those whole years, I just grew up with the love of a mother, never the love of a father. So I didn't really know like the difference of I knew how it felt like to be loved by a mother, but from a father, it was like very different because I don't have a male partner in my life. It's all females. So I never knew how does it feel like to have a father in life. But I'm thankful for my mom. Right now, I'm getting like all these opportunities to become who I want to be. And I just want to thank all of them, my cousins, for being there for me since I was little until now. Just making me sure that even if I don't have father, I still have them and my mom until life, till life keeps growing me. And like that, we are done for today. I would like to thank Evelyn, Jada, and Elisha. And today, I was your host, Tech Tree Guzman. Have faith and purpose, finding direction one step and one story at a time. And thank you all.